Hello and welcome to Stamping Cat Crew. Today we're going to make this color challenge card. It's from our color challenge number 52. It uses some interesting colors. It actually was some horses, and a friend of mine used to raise horses and raise them, and she was telling me about all the colors that would be in there. To my eye, they just looked like some simple colors, but they were just gorgeous. So if you get a chance, check out color challenge number 52. The colors I chose to use from what we had available was Crumb Cake and So Saffron, Early Espresso, Soft Sky. The colors that were on the color challenge also included the basic black, soft suede, which we have in cardstock, and then white. So I brought in very vanilla as a base for the envelope, but we did use white for the clouds and whatnot. So we're going to go through this. It's actually a very easy card to do, but it has some layers on it, and every one that you do is going to look a little bit different. So we have this amazing wood textured paper. It is double-sided, and there's some different wood grains, and I just loved the richness of this. Knew that I wanted to have a focal point, so I did the umbrellas out of this paper, and I used the umbrella weather, this part right here for the handle. I did this part right here for the umbrella top. And then I went back and I did a little bit of detail, so I'm not sure how well the camera can pick that up, but it adds that scroll work right in the bottom there. And so when it's on the camera and we've added the Winka Stella to it and rounded it, it really picks it up nicely. So that's the parts we used for the die cutting. The way we made the clouds is the Rainbow Builder die cut set. It's from the 2018 Occasions Mini. And so all your clouds are going to end up a little different. I knew I wanted 3 layers, so these are the 3 that I chose. I did one from this layer, and then one from this side, and then one from this side, and then I'm just going to kind of make a mixture of those on the front of the card, and I'll show you what I end up with, and everyone's going to look different, so you're just going to layer them a little differently. That's it. I'm going to set the rainbow dies aside. I did use the stamp set. This is the one that coordinates with the weather together. I actually didn't use stamps from that one. What I did choose to use is Every Little Kindness Makes the World Brighter. So ties in kind of with our umbrella theme. It's from the Waterfront stamp set. It's the sentiment right here. And it's also in the 2018 Occasions catalog. So still current. Set those aside. I'm going to set our base aside. So you can see we've done the die cuts for the clouds. And I showed you how we did that. We have our umbrella piece. I've already layered our base layers, and I've left this white here to layer up for our bottom and do our sponging on. And so I'm going to show you what we did with that. Dimensions and everything will be on my blog. And then we have our envelope here that we did a little bit of sponging onto, and I'll show you how we did that. So let's start from the bottom up. We're going to do some sponging on our base here. And so what I'm going to do is I've got the Soft Sky and then also the So Saffron. So I'm going to start with those two. I'm going to open up our Early Espresso. This is our sentiment. I'm going to grab our foam pad. Anytime we have these photopolymer stamps, it's really nice to use the foam pad. You get a much clearer stamped image. So we're inking that up with the Early Espresso, and then I just have it just right up in the corner, and because I don't want to get my head in the camera, I'm just going to eyeball this, and hopefully I get it straight. And you're going to go straight down and straight back up with even pressure, and it's going to set right there in the corner. And that's really about the only thing we're going to use the Early Espresso ink for. So I'm going to close that up and set that aside. We've done our sponging on the base here, so he is ready to go. We're going to sponge these other components of the clouds. So I'm going to start building from the bottom up, and I am going to just eyeball where I'm going to want all these to fall. So there are our layers here. We've done our sponging. We're going to take a little bit of the crumb cake because that's going to come towards the bottom. And I'm going to just deepen this bottom portion here. And that's really all we did with the crumb cake. So I'm going to set that aside. We have our base here. So then we have this wonderful umbrella. So we've got a little dimensional underneath here. We've colored the umbrella. We're getting ready to take care of that. The first thing I want to do for the edging here is some of the Wink of Stella. I love Wink of Stella. It's something that adds so much without adding any dimension to your card, so it doesn't make it fat. It just adds the right amount of shimmer. All right, so I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive to each end here. And I'm going to flip over our umbrella and I'm just going to add a little adhesive to each end there. So we've got the dimensional underneath to pop up, and then that's going to round our umbrella. And then it's a decision on where you want to place the focal. So you want as much of your clouds and whatnot to show. So we're going to go just about there. And then I covered the entire, and I think my poor little Wink of Stella is winking out. I'm going to grab another. I do keep lots of these on the side because, like I said, it's just something that I love. So when you see it in real life, it adds this amazing shimmer, which is lovely. Our final part that we had is some of the raindrops, and I literally did kind of one of each size. So I'm going to take one of the raindrops from the top. There are raindrops actual shape. They're clear epoxy, which is so fun. And I'm going to point that towards the top there. Then I took the second size right here and add a little on the edge of our umbrella. Use two of those. There he is. And then add another drop here, and then take one of our larger ones. And obviously you can sprinkle these wherever you want to, and just add it right there. Love those epoxy little clear enamel raindrops. So much fun. So the final part that I did for the card was a little bit of sponging on the envelope. And I just took a piece of my leftover cloud that I had here, and I'm going to take my blue that I have here, and this is going to seem odd. I'm going to leave a little extra space on the bottom right here, which is the yellow. So then I'm going to add that back in, and then just beyond the blue that we just did, I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow. And that's it. So fun card. Color challenge number 52. I hope you get a chance to stop by and take a look. All your clouds are going to end up looking different. This was my original, and the clouds just fell in a different way. So if you remember to leave a bigger white space, you won't have to trim off that little edge like I did on this one, but that's it. So thanks so much for stopping by and enjoy your creativity. Happy creating.